Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 here with Rangers. We're taking on Hamilton in a moment, but we're going to see the results of Celtic's trip to Easter Road first. 4th place Hibs, can they damage Celtic at all? 4-2 to Celtic, hat-trick Odsonne Edouard and McGregor getting the other one, so needing the victory over Hamilton here. We are a point clear of Celtic still. This will of course give Celtic a game in hand again. We're gonna change our lineup here back to the 4-2-3-1. We'll pick a fresh squad at home to Hamilton, so we can make a couple of changes. Fodringham can come in. Jordan Houston can start on the right. The centre back pairing will be Goldson and Katic. The left back will be it'll be Barisic because he's our best player. Ryan Jack can be in the middle, and he will be alongside. Where's Koulibaly? Lassana Koulibaly, who will be a ball-winning midfielder, of course. On the right, it will be Daniel Candeias, because, again, one of our key players, 7.32 for him. Ovie Ejaria will play, but not from the start. Kenny McLean starting in behind the striker. Left-hand side, we will start Glenn Middleton, and up front we'll start Alfredo Morelos, the key striker, almost 20 goals, and it's not even January. On the bench, we'll see McGregor, Worrell, Flanagan, McCrory, Arfield, Grezda, and Ejaria. I think we'll take Arfield off the bench then for Lafferty, so we can get a sub-striker on there. That'll be the team. Let's go get the job done here. We're at home to Hamilton, of course. We are away to Hibs in the other game this episode. Celtic just won there by 4-2, and we need to match that result. It's a 5-4-1 here Hamilton are coming with. We need to hopefully hit them early. The longer the game goes, the more confidence they'll get from holding out. Goldson forward to McLean to start us off. No early chance, sadly, and an early booking as well for Connor Goldson. And with 10 minutes to go, Hamilton have held well. In the beginning of the game, we've got 3 shots, hitting the target, at least with everything so far, but here we go now. First real chance, corner, Barisic deep, it's headed away. Koulibaly should pick it up ahead of Soa. Switch in the play, good ball, Candeias eludes his man, cuts it back. It's a poor pass actually. Koulibaly finds Barisic, who drills one, hits a bar. Away on the follow-up by Killigan. Middleton, can he get it in? It's a good challenge. It's a bit of a waste of an opportunity. And Candeias beat his man and got into the box there. He has to do better than just dragging it back. Here he is now floating in the corner for Katic, who's also hit the bar. That's twice in the opening 25 minutes that we've struck the woodwork. Absolutely piling on the pressure here to Hamilton, but they are holding. Let's push them forward. Come on now. Another corner. Barisic this time pings it in. Morelos flicks it back, and it's over the bar this time. Apparently it does skim the bar on the way over, so 3 times we've actually hit the woodwork. And we've got 3 bookings, and that'll be Katic suspended now for picking up another booking. Almost 75% possession in the first half, and as we feared, no breakthrough. I think we want to be even more aggressive here in the second half. So we'll pull Jack for Lafferty. Throw him up with Morelos. Drop McLean back. What does he prefer? Advanced playmaker, I'll allow that. Demand more in this second half. There's been absolutely nothing to get excited about in the first. Couple of half chances hitting the woodwork. It's another booking, this time for Candeias. Now with 75% possession, we've managed to pick up 4 bookings. But here we go now, getting down the left with Morelos. It's a challenge flying in there from Want. Looks like he's in trouble. I can't imagine he'd be getting a red card for that. He does get a red card for that. I don't know what he did there. Candeias' delivery, Katic's header, and it is the goal. Down to 10 men Hamilton, now a goal behind. I don't see them coming back now. Grezda will come on, as well Ejaria. Yeah, that's... It's lucky, but we'll take it. Hamilton were holding out well, we were wasteful. not exactly playing a slick passing game. They go down to 10 men and we immediately take advantage. But here's Gordon now, McKinnon, Bloomfield, Imres. They try and strike back with 10. Katic, the goal scorer, pinches it, hits it to Morelos. He's got Lafferty up there with him. Plays him in. 2-0. There we go. It's exactly what we needed. Kill the game. But we have to be concerned about our lack of ability to break through against 11 men. Ends up being an okay game for some of the players out there. Katic, the main man. The defence obviously holding comfortably at the back, but that's because Hamilton have showed absolutely no ambition. They came here for 0-0, and if not for that red card, they may have got it. We're looking for a third now. Try to deceive with a scoreline here. Middleton in it. Grezda does not want it at the back stick. It will break for young Houston. Just pump it into the box, son. Delivers it away again. Emery nods her on. Jaria has Koulibaly. Goes to Houston. He will go to Koulibaly though. It's a nice pass. Middleton, space. Drill it across, son. Across to Morelos. 20 goals for the season. An assist for Middleton. 3-0. But absolute flattery on the scoreline today. This has not been a 3-0 game. Middleton's free kick slices into the hands of Woods. I think that'll be it. Woods will punt it. The action comes to a close. It is 3-0. It is 3 points, but it's also a bit of a concerning performance given that we're going away to Hibs next. They will not be as easy as that. And that wasn't easy, by the way. We're in real danger of possibly losing at Easter Road here if we don't up the performance levels. There'll be a couple of changes to bring players back in. Oh, as Lee Wallace agrees a move to Brentford, that's fine. He's only gone just above 100 grand or something, I think we're going to get for him. He's an alright player, but yeah, get his 12 grand off the wage bill and get him out. No long-term future here, obviously. Getting on a bit in age. Definitely short of what's going to be required in the coming seasons. So we're on to the game against Hibs. Next we have to respect Milligan, apparently. Who's he? Mark Milligan, the 33-year-old Australian. Looks a decent enough player. He's played 17 games for them in the league so far. 6.85 average. He looks an alright player for Hibs. I think we need to be watching Stevie Malin more unless he's injured, because he's got a good dead ball delivery. He can hit a free kick as well. I think he is playing well here as well. Jack Ross, the new Livingston manager here. Yeah, Stevie Malin, 7.43, 4 man of the match awards. Means he's heading up that. Kilty with 11 assists is actually got the most in the league. We'll have a wee scout job on him too. Celtic Motherwell, same time as us today. And a couple of changes. Middleton will come out. We'll take Grezda out of the matchday squad altogether so Ryan Kent can come in. McCrory will miss out in the matchday squad. Making way for Arfield there. McGregor will start as a goalkeeper. And Jordan Houston drops out for Flanagan. Houston will get a spot on the bench, which will make the lineup McGregor, Flanagan, Goldson, Katic, Barisic, Jack, Koulibaly, Candeas, McLean, Kent and Morelos. I'd like Ojaria to start, but I think he's just a wee bit short of that at just 52% match fitness. Obviously needing to be nursed back for that injury. I think Football Manager 19, they seem to need to be nursed back from serious injuries with a lot more care. Previous Football Managers, you gave them a couple of like 20-minute jaunts and they were already up at like 80%, whereas Ojaria's maintained down there at about 50% for a wee while now. Stevie Malin actually starting on the bench for them as Milligan and Candeas both end up picking up knocks. I'm just going to leave him for now. Potential foot injury, what happened to Milligan? Potential thigh injury. We'll just hang on here and see how the rest of the half goes. Celtic 1 up as Barisic throws it for Kent, takes it down in the box, crosses it, laid back to Jack. It's out to Flanagan. Can we find some space? Flanagan in. Morelos flicks header, lovely, into the top corner. And just when Scott Sinclair puts Celtic ahead at Parkhead, Morelos has us in the lead at Easter Road. Celtic have 2. Can we match that now? Here's Koulibaly to McLean, out to Barisic, bit of space for the overlap. Oh, beats his man well. Whipped in on Candeias, hits the post. We really needed that. Making it 2-0 just there before the break would have been really, really sweet. I think McLean will come off at half time. Oh, Morelos is injured, that's no good. Lafferty will come on as the striker. That better not be a long-term injury. What's up with him? Potential thigh injury, it could go either way. I'm pleased how things are going, keep it up. I'm going to take Candeias off with that injury knock there, and we'll just put Arfield out there, leave him as a winger. He's done perfectly well doing that before. I was going to bring McLean off for Ejaria, but we can't do that now. We've already used 2 subs through the injuries. Katic's flick header, Lafferty holds it. Lovely ball to McLean, who pings one just over the bar. It's a bit of a poor decision there, Kenny McLean, it must be said. There's Stevie Mallon on for them. Be nice to kill the game before he can impact it. Jack pings one from distance, and just the same as Kenny McLean. That's totally wasteful. Now, we're building a decent approach there. Why is he just hitting that? Very wasteful stuff. Right, come on, get us a second. Barisic to McLean now. Back to Barisic. McLean again. Kent. Barisic. Lovely triangles. Kent cuts in. Bends it. Deflect. Post. And it's tucked in for the 10th goal of the season for Lafferty. Former Hearts man, of course. And that's 2-0. Excellent. Canberra now. Mallon. Hibs looking to strike back immediately. They've done nothing all game, but they've kicked off with some real intent here. It's Stevie Mallon. Canberra. Mallon. Slivka. Mallon and Slivka again tries to put it in behind Barisic, who mops up. McGregor's kick was a bit hurried though. Gray, Agipong, Slivka again. Mallon, that's a good ball this time. Gray, space, whipped, headed by McLean just over the bar. Sorry, McLaren. Right, Kenny McLean is off for Ovie Ejaria now. Give him just under 20 minutes. We should be maintaining that 4-point gap. Celtic obviously with the game in hand. Canberra, is he going to walk? He is. It's 2 red cards in 2 games against us. Obviously for Hamilton last time out and for Hibs now. Teams obviously just can't handle it. They're just kicking lumps out of us. Barisic to Koulibaly, back to Barisic. Kent now, acres of space. Should have got it across there. Slivka does put a good challenge in. It's forward to Agipong and now McLaren. Don't you dare let them score with 10. Oh, it's a lovely tackle. Who was that? Was that Katic? It was indeed Katic. It's Goldson to Flanagan. Do we have a third in us? 2-3-0 victories would be nice. This one wouldn't flatter us. We've been by far the dominant team today. Kent to Barisic. Bit of space. Loses it. Ball's knocked long. Goldson to Koulibaly though. Hibs just waiting for the whistle. Arfield finds Ejaria. Just sweeps it a bit wide. That'd have been nice for his comeback there to get a goal. Oh, it's a bit of an errant kick. Here's Kent. Oh, it's a lovely challenge. Oh, it's not a lovely challenge. It is a penalty kick. Barisic will step up for the third. Come on. It's Borna Barisic from the penalty spot. Hits it right at Adam Bogdan. And then they manage to get a goal kick out of it. It's poor, but if you're going to miss a penalty, the time to do it is 2 goals up in injury time. Balance of probabilities, we were going to miss a penalty sooner or later. I'd rather miss it now than when we're drawing or when we're behind. Listen, I'm very pleased with that. As I said before the game, I thought there was a chance we could come here and get a negative result. Celtic won 3-0 in their game, maintain the 4 points behind us with a game in hand. 4 to 5 weeks for Morelos is not ideal, but we can live with it. 1 day for Candeias is a lot better. So listen, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. 3-0 victory over Hamilton was a bit sketchy, but we eventually get the result that we needed. And then the 2-0 victory over Hibs away from home is a really good result, actually, that. 2 clean sheets as well. That makes 3 on the bounce in the league since we drew that game against Aberdeen. It's 3 Sorry, it's 4 in our last 5 games actually. Only Aberdeen have managed to score against us, domestically speaking, in the month of December, so that's good. Hopefully we can continue a good run. Next time out we'll be playing St Johnstone, Hibs and Celtic. We'll do all 3 of those, take us up to the January window. We have that wee bit of a gap. We're not back to the 23rd of January after we play on the 30th of December in the Old Firm game. So as I say, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. 2 nice victories for us there. Sadly, we're going to be obviously without Morelos for that Old Firm game, but hopefully Lafferty can do the business for us. Yeah, thanks for watching. In fact, when are Celtic playing their game in hand? Do we have any idea? Yeah, they play on the 2nd of January. They are at home to Aberdeen. Probably going to win that one before us. They're actually away at Aberdeen, so you never know. They might drop something up at Pittodrie. Tierney needing a bit of a rest, and Callum McGregor carrying an injury is nice, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. In all honesty, they've got such a deep squad that they'll survive most injuries. Anyway, prattling on a bit now. Thanks for watching, guys. 2 good victories, 2 clean sheets, still top of the table. I'll see you next time for that triple header: St Johnstone, Hibs and then Celtic.